Our friends from Back to You Mother and Baby Support and Mom Pods are joining us all night tonight, starting with Back to You's founder Tracy, along with Jennifer, Anna, and Ivan. Thank you all so much for being here.
Thank you.
So we really want to talk about the basis of Back to You, and that is birth doulas, right?
Yeah. Yes, that's how we all got started.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about what Back to You does for pregnant moms.
Okay, yeah. So Back to You birth doulas are trained and certified birth professionals. So our relationship really starts with the client when they're still pregnant. We kick it off right away. A lot of our clients will take our birth classes that we offer online. Those are for clients and non-doula clients too. But then the mom and the doula start to form a really close relationship. So throughout their pregnancy, birth doulas are learning about the mom, about what her wishes are for her birth, helping her come up with a birth plan, things like that. And the mom is getting 24/7 access to somebody who knows a lot about birth and is there for her.
Yeah.
So text calls, whatever it is, we're kind of in their back pocket for whatever they need. By the time we get to the hospital, we know a lot about them, and studies have shown that doulas can do a lot of great things at birth. So reducing C-section rates, reducing NICU stays, making labor shorter, making mom feel more physically comfortable. So we have a lot of tricks up our sleeve that would take way too long to get into, but suffice to say, one of our biggest components is advocacy. So I'm always telling moms, you should not have to be the project manager at your own birth. You should get to focus on bringing life into the world and on coping, like it's 3 a.m., you haven't slept, you haven't eaten a whole lot. Let somebody else handle all the details. Let us make sure that your wishes are known, that your birth plan is clear, that the care provider team is on the same page as you. So that's a lot of what we do too.
I feel like for someone who maybe doesn't have as much experience in this, it kind of comparing it to a wedding planner for a wedding, right? Like you said, you don't want the bride to have to be in charge of everything. You want her to calmly be able to explain what she wants the day of, right? That's kind of the same mental component.
For sure, and it's just like a wedding in that it doesn't usually go according to plan. And so we have to be ready to adapt, and it's helpful to have someone in your corner to help you navigate all that.
For sure. So tell me about these ladies you brought with you today.
Yeah, so Jen is a nurse at Mercy in the labor and delivery department, and Anna is one of our clients who worked together with me and the Mercy nurses to have a wonderful experience.
So nurses is not a doula, so tell us the idea of having both of them there for you.
Yeah, so we work together. We are a team. We bring a lot of knowledge about the client. We know her wishes, like I was saying before. We are not medical people, and that's where things turn over to the nursing staff. So I let Jen talk a little bit about what that's like for her.
Yeah. Well, it's really like when doulas come to our deliveries, it's always a great experience because they really just add to that collaboration and add to that care. Like Tracy said, there's a relationship established that we just can't do in a 12-hour shift. She knows them for months and months, really gets to know them, and they can talk through coping techniques that we just, it's just not at 3 in the morning.
Absolutely.
When you're in a lot of pain, there's not a lot of time to talk and just have that relationship established. So a doula comes in and they provide that support. They are really, really hands-on with their clients, our patients, and it really just adds to a patient's birth experience and really helps them reach their goals because, like Tracy, they know their goals and they're able to help talk to us and talk to other members of the care team and really make it a really positive experience for everyone.
I feel like a lot of people think, or at least thought, that choosing a doula would mean that maybe you're doing like a home birth and you wouldn't be at a hospital and there would never be a nurse involved, but obviously you've already proved that wrong.
Yeah, it's great to show up at a hospital and have nurses who know a lot of the similar techniques that we do. So spinning babies is a popular kind of philosophy, and I was once at a birth where the mom was close to 10 centimeters for so long, but not quite getting there. And I knew there was something that I had learned, but I couldn't quite remember. And the nurse came in and I was like, do you know about this? She totally did. And together we got mom positioned in a certain way that you wouldn't conventionally think of, with pillows and the bed incline. And it all just, took over from there. And I was just so excited to have a partner. Like, 2 heads are better than one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So tell us about your experience with Back to You.
Well, so we chose Tracy after our daughter's birth 6 years ago. It was a uncomplicated birth, natural labor process. It ended up being an emergency C-section.
Okay.
Myself being a nurse and also having medical knowledge in the OBGYN field, I was a lot less prepared than I thought I was.
Okay.
So when we talked about having our son, he's 2, he'll be 3 in July, it was, I wanted to be more prepared. I wanted to be more successful, and I knew I needed more team members to help me achieve that. So when we started talking to Tracy and started doing classes, it was a lot of information that I had known, but I had never practiced myself. So when the labor came, I mean, she was hands-on over the phone with my husband until we, got to the hospital and we were all there together. She helped us kind of just get through the hardest parts of it all. There was a point where I was not in the best shape, and it was very stressful. And between her and my husband and the techniques and things we had learned, it got us to our goal. We had a healthy, uncomplicated delivery, so.
Okay, well, we have even more with Tracy next, and other members of the Back to You crew. We're gonna learn a little bit more about the postpartum doulas,
Yes.
right? Okay, we'll be right back.